Hey everybody, this is Monkeypuzzle and welcome to episode number 15, playing the Direwolf20 FTB pack for Minecraft 1.7.10 here on the Primus Server. There it is, the Primus Server. At least that's a part of it, just a little bit. Anyway, but this is a little bit that I've been inhabiting for now. About to move on to some other bases too very soon, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome back if you've watched before, and welcome if you're new. And there's quite a few new people, so that's very exciting to me. So today I've got a plan. The plan is to make a bunch of goodies based on all the work that we've been doing in Botania and Thaumcraft. It's time to reap the rewards even more. We made some golems at the end last time, which have been very cool, and I'll update you on them in a minute. But now that we've done most of the hard work to get started, we can just make goodie after goodie. So let's do some of that today. And then next episode, we will move on to some more mods, some more base building. I was challenged today to move on to pneumatikraft drones. And that sounds very cool to me. I haven't seen too many people do that yet. And it looks like there's a lot of creative possibilities with that. I have a lot of other ideas in mind, but as always, I'm also very, very open to your suggestions. So if there's stuff you want to see, let me know. And if I feel like I want to do it, I will do it. So yeah, let me know what you want to see. Anyway, today, let's leap into some stuff. First into Botania, since it's up on the roof here, and our roof is almost full at this point. And when this base is full, that was definitely our cue to start a new base, and we're almost there. So let me see. Let me start the update over here. I went ahead without you. I was going to do it with you, but I couldn't wait. I was just playing. I didn't want to record. And I made a jaded amaranthus. That's this purple and green stripy flower here. And it has a special power in that it can make all the other Botania flowers, all the mystical flowers that appear in the world. And it's being fed by that mana pool over there, the same one that is fueling our agricarnation, which, by the way, I didn't mention it, but it's the one responsible for that high-pitched sound that you hear. Sounds like wind blowing through pipes or something like that, which it's okay mostly. I tempted to put a sound muffler there, but it's helping our trees grow faster for our tree farm, which I have talked about plenty, so we won't talk about the tree farm too much right now, except that I have been getting quite a few barrels of XP orbs from it, and the vacuum hoppers that we had to place to collect those are going to come in really handy right now. So let's use this Horn of the Wild that Aaron gave us before, and now we have a really good use for it. If I get back about right here and right click on it, bam, it breaks everything. And I gotta space it just right, because I don't want to knock off all the saplings over there and all the other pretty flowers and things I have around the world, or the rooftop. At least that's not the world, just the roof. I've uprooted my cotton plants over there before, but you can see, yeah, everything except the jaded amaranthus and the day blooms and the nightshades, thankfully, get uprooted. And they all get sucked up into their little hoppers. And we get more Botania flowers like that. So that is awesome, because now I don't have to roam around in the world trying to find them. So that's very cool. And yeah, that's our source of Botania flowers. So that's Botania update number 1. Number 2 is in our little workstation over here. I have gone ahead and networked my redwood tree. So this redwood tree is online with my Emmy network, and we can click in here and we can get all the things we need for our various recipes here. And also it has the added advantage that I've got a storage bus under here, and you can see I've put some capacity cards and quite a few things in here. So all those mystical flowers that we just broke are in here already. So I don't have to worry about collecting them. And I was grabbing them out of the network before, and if previous episodes we were running all the way downstairs to access the Emmy network. So yeah, we've got automated collection and storage of our flowers. And that's about as much as I want to automate that for now. I could make a drum of the wild and have it completely automated, but then we just get too many flowers and I'd have to figure out what else to do with them. So next update is while I've been waiting to make all these cool new things that we can make with Botania, I've just been hoarding mana. I've made more endoflames and I've just been filling these pools and emptying them and filling them and emptying them. You can see now I've got 6 mana spreaders up here to handle all these endoflames. It seems like one spreader can only handle about 4 endoflames, and then it gets full, and it can't. This one's full right now, but oh, because these are full, that's why. But when these are accepting, these are able to use up their mana. Once I get to 5 or more, it seems like they just fill up and it gets a bottleneck. So that doesn't seem efficient. So yeah, this is stopped for now because this pool and probably the rest are all the way up to capacity. And this capacitor knows that, and it's giving a 15 strength signal to this buildcraft gate. We went over that last time. So that's being relayed all the way to here, and it's shutting off the coal. So to do this, the grindy part of it is that every time these got full, I needed to make 14 mana tablets, and each mana tablet takes 8 living stone, which is the production of 1 living daisy at a time. And ooh, we got the warp coming. Bump, 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 bump. Doo doo. Here comes Jaws. Shark's gonna come up out of the grass. Anyway, and the other grindy part of it was then I had to throw each of those mana tablets onto here and not miss, and then collect them all. So I've done a couple things to fix that. You saw these just all turn to living stone because there is a pure daisy down in there, and then this is just about to hit. It did where the block breakers and the block placers that are under here do their little operation. We got the block placers with stone in them, and we've got the block breakers that break them. And I set the timer on 1.5 minutes because I waited, and it seems like it takes about 1 minute and 20 seconds for the pure daisy in there to change these to the living stone, and then a little 10-second buffer. And let me see, where is my wrench? If I hold the wrench, you can see a little bit better what's going on. I've got conduit, redstone conduit around all the block placers to give them a signal. And I could have placed it together, I guess, but underneath I've got item conduits that send everything to them from this chest, which also receives all the products. So if I throw stone in here or throw oak wood in here, those will both get sent to the block placers. And then that stuff gets placed around here. It's about to change again when it gets to here. And then this gives a signal to both. I've got the red alloy wire wrapping around the block placers, and like I said already, the conduits going around the block placers. I thought there might have to be a delay between them, but there doesn't seem to need it. We'll see it operate one more time right now. And here comes. There it goes. That was just a little visual lag, but the red alloy wire gives the signal down to the conduit below and seems to work just fine like that. And one other little thing to note is that I tried this first with Ender IO item conduit up here, and that didn't work. It wouldn't go into it. Everything was just getting shot all over the place. The products, the living stone and the living wood, because apparently the block placers can only send stuff into an inventory, not necessarily into an extraction pipe. And these extra utility item transfer nodes, they actually have an inventory, so they send them into there no problem. I've actually never used these before, but they came in handy this time. And so yeah, everything gets sent back into there. So yeah, that's my automated living wood, living stone production. And then the other thing I did to make it easier on myself is I put these open crates above all these mana pools with this chest and the conduits on round robin. And if I grab 14 mana tablets, which is this many, and I throw them in there, kadoom, they all get placed out, 2 per exactly. You can see that the mana is already starting to get distributed again. The coal's already falling again. And then that will soak up all the mana. And then as soon as that's done, we can just collect them all up and throw them back in there. So there's a little manual part still, but it's much easier than it was. And yeah, I'm getting way too much mana from this. So yeah, these look like they're done. I could even make this a little easier and turn my magnet on for the price of sucking up a little charcoal over there. But that's good enough for now. Yep, and these are all full. So if they're full, actually do it this way, it's a little easier. I can just send them all into the system, and we're good. And let's see how much mana we have at this point. We've got 119 completely full tablets, and I've got some not completely full. I need to pull those back out and send them through again. But yeah, and I can just make as many as I need over here, not a problem. So yep, that's the update so far for Botania. We have all the mana we will ever need, or at least the capacity to do it. And I learned also that endoflames produce as much mana per tick as the thermalilies with lava. It just takes more stuff per time to do it, but I got so much charcoal. This is fine. I don't have automated lava production, so I'll just keep it like this. This is how we're going to get our mana. So now that we have all this, let's do some cool stuff with it. I've already got some of the cooler items already that were gifted to me by folks, like this Sojourner Sash right here. I've also got a ring of magnetization in my bag, but I'm not wearing it right now because I don't want to suck up the charcoal. But let's make another bauble. Let's make the Pyroclast pendant, and what that does is it makes me immune to fire. I can't stand in fire or stand in lava, but when I'm getting that afterburn, it will get extinguished and it won't hurt me anymore. So that seems like a good thing to wear as I go around the world. So I've started the whole thing on the runic altar right here. This is going, if I can ever get that up there, is going to get us I might need an open crate for this too. This is going to get us a rune of the earth. So let's grab that, or a few of them. So we got 3 runes of the earth. That's very cool. Let me see. Let me make a little space down here to get some more materials. Let me see. We can put that up there. And then we'll need this. I think this was the rune of air. So let's put 3 mana steels, a feather, a string, and a carpet. And then whack it. And yep, now we're making our runes of air. So I'll meet you back when that's done. Okay, and then let's see if we can throw a living rock onto it this time. There we go. And we get that. Bam. We got our rune of air. And then I think both of those needed to go into making a rune of summer, but let me see. I got to look up again. So we are making the rune of earth, rune of water, and let's just go all the way back here to the Pyroclast pendant. And okay, so fire, summer, and then summer was these things. And I still, I don't have the things I need for, no, the Pyroclast pendant, which was, after I get that, I need 4 strings, mana steel, and the rune of fire. So okay, there's that. Oh wait, I needed the mana steel. Let's grab one of those and 4 strings. String 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think we're ready now. Let's make the rune of summer. Send this stuff back up to the top. Grab these things. So, and that was, yep. Okay, so we needed 1 rune of earth, 1 rune of air, 2 sands. No, don't place. Go on. There we go. No. Okay, now it's on. Watermelon and slime ball. And can I whack it? Yes. All right, meet you back for this one. Okay, it's ready. So let's throw that on and get our rune of summer. And every time we make these runes, we get a few extra, which will help us for making more stuff. And then, actually, no, I got everything I need now. So this can go up, that can go up. We need our string, our fire, and our mana steel. Well, I spent a few silly minutes trying to figure out why it wouldn't work on the runic altar. And it was because it's just a crafting table recipe. There it is, the Pyroclast pendant. So I should be able to put that on in my baubles right here. I think it should go in this little amulet slot. I'm going to stop wearing the V-stone. It's supposed to slowly recharge my Thaumcraft wands, but it seems kind of useless. You can see right now everything's at 0 and I haven't even been holding a wand. Well, that's there, but that was before that. So put this up here, and now I'm kind of immune to fire. Not really. Like if I stand in fire, it hurts, but as soon as I back off, it gets extinguished. So that should be pretty useful. It's especially useful, I think, when mobs catch you on fire. When they're on fire already for one reason or another, whether they walk through it or you did it with your sword or your bow. So now on my bow, I could put flame 1, knowing that the mobs won't be able to catch me on fire. So that's very cool. I'm excited about that. And if there's more things you want me to make in Botania, let me know. There's just a whole book full of goodies. And I have a few creative ideas of kind of some crazy stuff I want to do with it. But I'm going to save that for another episode, because the main idea I'm thinking of could be a whole episode unto itself. But let's go down now to Thaumcraft land, and let's make some goodies down here. So I'm all set up for my first infusion thing. We're going to make a silverwood wand core. And if I just click on that, hopefully this will start it. So yeah, first thing we got to do is upgrade our wand, because one of the things I want to do is make 3 really cool foci. I want to make the portable hole one, I want to make the warded one, and I want to make the one of equal trade. Now, not all of them need to be done in the infusion altar. 2 of them do. But while that happens, I'm just going to trust that it's going to do its thing correctly. We could go over here, I think. Oh, nope. I want to give that one away. It's over here. We can just go ahead and make the wand focus of equal trade right there. So now we have that. And that's, if I got nothing else out of Thaumcraft, I'd want that. But before we use it, let's get a more powerful wand to do it with, because this gold banded greatwood wand will just get used up too quickly. So there it is. We've got our first silverwood core, or rod, I guess it's called. And then we're going to need to put some thaumium end caps on that. And to make thaumium, let's put some iron in here, and we can go ahead. I've got precantatio all hooked up there, and then that should give us some thaumium real quick. And then we can use that to make some nuggets. I only need 10, but of course that's how the recipe goes. And in here, we could go ahead. Oh, wrong thing, sorry. These. And let's make 2 of them, of course. And then throw my wand in there. And let's make 2 caps. And now those each require an infusion altarine. You throw them on there. And then each one of them gets 3 Salus Mundi. And Salus Mundi is made differently than it was in the past. It used to be you had to make it with the ethereal essence that the wisps drop, or with mana beans. But now you smelt the balanced shards, which you saw me make before. If you saw me make it before. Let me grab my wand again. And so I went ahead and I already made those. So now we can make 1 thaumium cap, or this is going to charge the thaumium cap. Alright, there's the first one. I just skipped ahead because I know you guys don't want to watch all this infusion altarine. And then let's do the second. Kablam! And while that's finishing, I was going to say, I prepared ahead of time for this. Me and my wonderful little alchemy golem we went ahead and we got all the aspects that we're going to need. We did all the essentia distillation. What's the matter with him? He's getting some effects there. What's wrong with you, buddy? Let's turn Wayla on. Huh, he looked like he was hurting. I wonder what that was about. Anyway, why don't you get out of there? Don't hurt yourself. But yeah, we got everything ready ahead of time. So now we got these two things, and let's see what it takes to put our wand together. I don't know if this takes any magic or not. It does. And oh my god, it takes a lot. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do this or not. I don't know if we have the right kind of discounts. Let me go get this fully charged up. And this is a good chance to show you what CatDog has done to make life easier for the thaumaturges. Over here, he has made this wonderful little wand recharging dojo. So that's fantastic. He's got all these nodes that are on these node stabilizers. And yeah, he's got this all set up so that whenever I want to charge my wands, I just have to run over here. So that is fantastic. So I hope I can make this wand. I'm going to need some V discounts. I wasn't counting on that. Hopefully my goggles I'm wearing, are those going to give me a discount? I don't know. Let's go check it out. Throw this in. That's the full one. Insufficient V. All right, let me try to do a few things to see if we can pull this off. I'll be right back. All right, here's the solution. Is I made myself another pair of goggles of revealing, and we're going to make 19 pieces of enchanted fabric, and then we're going to go ahead and make a full set of thaumaturge's robes, because that's going to give us the discount we need to do this. So that is spent, and then I thought I had another one ready to go. Oh, I left it downstairs. I'll be right back. Let's try that again. There's my robe. There's my boots. And what are they going to call the pants? My leggings. Okay, and if I throw those on, we should be able to do this. Let's see how I look. Oh yeah, I'm all fancy and thaumaturgy. Okay. So let's grab this now, and we're good. We can get our first silverwood, Thaumium Boss silverwood wand. Excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that thing down in the wand recharging dojo. Thank you again, CatDog Pig Duck. There it is. And I will be back for that in a moment. While that's charging, before we play with our new wand stuff, let's make a few more toys for it. So we got the wand focus of equal trade. Let me make a little bit more room down here. And let's make, how about the portable hole next? So I think we throw the ender pearl in the middle, and then we're going to put some nether quartz and these shards around to see if I got it right. So it's kind of make it somewhat symmetrical the way we put stuff down. And once again, wham. I must have got something right because it's doing something. And I'll meet you back at the end. And there's the last thing, and boom, there it is. We've got a portable hole. How cool is that? And let's make one more thing. This is going to be, oh, I didn't grab it. Oh, because that's in the way. There we go. There's the portable hole. And now let's make the focus of warding. And this is what's going to make blocks unbreakable. Mostly. Now, last pack I was in the crack pack, the old crack pack, this actually worked for withers. And I don't know if it does for this one or not. But we'll find out. It definitely works for most everything else. So it's a very cool thing to have in a wand. And again, got all the aspects all ready for this. I will meet you at the end of this little sequence. And there it is. There is my focus of warding. So let me just go grab my silverwood wand all fully charged up from the village. And I wonder if I can sleep now. Okay, there it is. 100. Oh, I guess there was not quite enough fire in there, but they used that before. But almost 100 with everything. So now, if we, let me see, let me put the rest of these in my pouch. I don't know if they all need to be in the pouch or not, or some can be out or what. But if I take this and I press F, now we have all these guys. So first, let's check the portable hole. My favorite. Oh yeah. We can go through things. That's very cool. Woohoo! So I've been waiting for that. Let's look through the mountain here. Oh, there's a place over there. So I love that one. And then let's see, let's check out the equal trade. Do I have any blocks on me? I don't. Let me get some blocks real quick. Here's some dirt. All right, so if I put a piece of dirt down and I shift right click on that, there you go. See up on the upper left, it says dirt in it. And now, so if I left click on these, they turn to dirt. And if I right click, woohoo! And then if I want to get back to sand again, I just select sand. And there we go. So that's, oops. So that's very cool. Don't have enough sand to put it all back again, but that's really useful for building. Like I said, if I had nothing else from all this, I want that. And then finally, let me see. Let's use our warding, and now we can ward things. So let me see. Rage already left this already. Can protect something. Can protect this pillar of the dojo. So there we go. Those are warded. And no matter how hard I hit this, it will never break. And then when I select that again, I can see them again and unward them. So those are all very cool. One more toy I want to make for the day, and then we are done. And I got it ready over here. You actually got a sneak preview of it earlier. And there's so many toys we can make, but right now I'm set up to make some arcane lamps. And arcane lamps are great because they'll light up everything in a 16 by 16 area. And I think we could just like place this right there, and that would probably light up this whole base. I think so. And with that up there, I can take this out and this out and this out. And what it does is it searches for dark spaces, and then I'll add another light to it. And I don't think it's quite as bad as the Wrath lamp in as far as like causing lag and doing weird things with the invisible blocks. And this is going to save me the work of having to put the painted glowstone all over the place. And any place we want to light up, we can just do this instead of torching everything. Let's press F7. So it's still doing its job. It's going to work its way around. And see, that just disappeared. And if we kept watching this, all these dark spaces will slowly disappear. So the arcane lamp has gotten rid of all the red X's from pressing F7. And I think it has to be night for these to become red. And it will add more light to those. There's a little ting, and it adds a little magical light to each space that needs one. So that's fantastic. And I said that that was going to be my last toy for the day, but there's one other thing I want to do. I want to make a little suite of things, because that warp you've probably seen throughout the episode, the little dunk 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 in the tunnel vision and the eerie messages, is getting pretty annoying. And there's these purifying bath salts, sanitizing soap, and arcane spa I can make to help rid myself of those. And if I put the bath salts in water, stand in them, and use the soap, then it might get rid of some of the warp. So I'm going to set that up off camera, and then I will see you guys in my sauna to sign out. There's my soap. There's the salts. And here is the spa. All right, y'all. So here under the redwood, over by the little peaceful grove side of the rooftop, I have made a little redwood hot tub to hang out under the stars. I've got my salts going here, I believe, and this is the spa. So we say mix with ingredient, and we can now stand in our purifying water here, and it just keeps kicking me out, but that's because it's filling up. This thing actually is pretty useful. It can fill up any 5x5 area with any kind of liquid. So that will come in handy for other things in the future. It takes a moment to fill things up. I've got a reservoir down below that I can pull from. So I'm going to hang out here. I got my soap ready. I'm going to wait for some warp. And as soon as the warp comes, actually, if I hang out here, maybe I won't get the warp. Wonder, oh, it used up all my salts. Okay, well, I'm going to use one of them right now. Ooh, it didn't seem to use it up either. Let's see. Yeah, it gets all bubbly. Well, maybe it doesn't run out. And then hopefully if some warp comes. There we go. You have lost warp. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to chill out in the tub while my salts are here. And if I do get some warp, I will use my other soap. Till then, bye-bye. This is Monkeypuzzle getting all cleaned of my magical karma. And hopefully we'll get less little tunnel vision heartbeats from here on. Actually, when I look in my inventory here, I have warp ward for, it was at 24 minutes, so I won't get any warp for 24 minutes from now, or 22:46. So this has a temporary effect. I don't know how long this purifying bath will hang out, but now we got this in place. Next time I get warp, I'm going to jump in here with my soap and take a bath. Till then, this is Monkeypuzzle. Looking forward to doing more stuff with you guys in the next episode. But yeah, I got my hot tub. This is living. Bye-bye, y'all.